Okay, I've been working on some multiplayer features for, or some co-op features rather, for RaC1 multiplayer, and I wanted to show at least some of the process that goes into this. Um, so what I've done is what I want is basically I want to be able to do um, co-op speedruns. That's my primary goal here. Obviously, that will also allow some co-op play normally as well. And in reaching that goal, I've had to be able to like synchronize some of the world states because otherwise the co-op runs don't really make much sense. What we have already is basically syncing infobots and weapons and gadgets. That's super easy. That was like a couple lines of code based on what we had already. But other stuff is way harder. So it's stuff like bridges that open when you get to certain places, or doors that open when you get items and stuff like that. And those have to be synced. Some of those have to be synced specifically, and some of them kind of sync if you sync all the level flags, because the game for each level, it has like different types of flags that it sets for whenever you do something in the level, so that when you come back, it it like remembers what you did and stuff. So we can sync those flags too. The level flags are fairly simple to sync. It did require some work, but I've got those kind of synced already. I haven't synced all the different types of level flags because I'm not sure what the difference is. I know that there are like a whole bunch of different types of level flags. And I don't know why they use the ones they use when they use them. So I've synced like two sets of level flags that seem relevant, but they aren't really. Um, they're not really. They don't cover everything, obviously. But the harder part and what requires more like attention or like work, basically, is stuff like syncing specific game objects like mobies, as Insomniac call them in this game, and and that's like buttons and stuff. So like when you hit a button, that should sync to other players, because the just setting a level flag doesn't automatically open a door. For example, in some cases it does, and in some cases it doesn't, and that's just that's just due to it being a little bit of a wild west of coding back then. So each dev who like made a game object, they did their thing differently, or depending on however they felt like doing it that day. So some buttons require specific like coding to work, and that's also for the bridges on Eudora. So I got this video pretty early on when I was working on this, where you can see like it syncs like the state of the vault, and it syncs the bridge opening on both of the screens. That required like specific synchronization of objects, and that's done with what I've called like hybrid mobies. We can have a look at the bolt crank, I guess. So that's this is like a hybrid Mobi. I've called it that basically. This is the server code, and I've called it that because this is it's to distinguish it from a regular, because we can spawn regular Mobis on the server that the server fully controls, and and those don't really do any client side code. But so these hybrid Mobis, they run client side code, and then the server so they are like the bolt crank that I just showed you. That's the original bolt crank in the game. So when the player uses it, it runs the client side code for that. And we've defined here in this bolt crank class that we want to monitor this attribute of the Mobi. So in this case, it's the state attribute. It has a size of 1, that's why there's a 1 there. That could probably be improved on, the syntax, but yeah, we monitor the rotation, the Z rotation, and the position of the ball crank, and then we monitor this p-var as well, so that we can so the server knows what these are, and so that we can sync all of these later on. So what's happening here in this on attribute change is that when the state of the ball crank changes, we change the state for all of the other players. Oh, whoops, that's not. Don't mind this at the moment. But that happens. Where state? Oh, it's there. It's there. Right, when the state changes, when one player changes the state to 3, oh, can you go away? Thank you. When the state changes to 3, that player becomes the owning player of the ball crank, and we change the state for all other players to a 100. As you can see here, change attribute for other players, and then we just provide the player that we currently are, and that just filters out that player basically in a call. So we change the state for all other players to 100. 100 just kind of sets it in this bogus state, so that it doesn't like run its own code. I tried to like disable the update function, because you can kind of disable it running code, but that it didn't quite work out. But sometimes it kind of depends on the Mobi, but sometimes you can just set it to a bogus state, and that kind of it stops running code in a way. But that lets you still keep some stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so the owning player has the ball crank, which means that all other players, whenever they try to use it while this owning player has it, it they change the state back to 100, just in case they die. Because what's happening here is it sets the state once, and then if a player dies, the game kind of sets the state back to what it was originally. And so we should be notified of that, but we just set it back to 100. And then, so in this p-var, so in the game, the mobies structure is like, that's the game object structure. It's the same for all of the game objects, and it holds a couple of variables, I think, that the developer can choose what to do with, as far as I understand it. But they also have this pointer to variables, basically. So each Mobi has like their own type of variables that the Mobi points to, and that's what this p-var is. So this can contain contain any type of data that the dev wanted to be there. And in our case, the first p-var, so the p-var it offsets 0 with a size of 4, which is a float. That's why it's true there. That's how far the bolt has been cranked. So I think 1 is like fully cranked, and then 0 is not cranked at all. Yeah, and so we also sync this. Whenever there's an owning player, other players aren't allowed to. We don't take in this data from other players. So if the Z rotation changes, that must be from the owning player. And if the Z position changes, that must also be from the owning player. And that's just so that, let's see. I close the video, of course. That's just so that when the ball crank goes down, it stays down. Because just setting the state to like done doesn't actually like move the ball crank down. So we just use the fact that one player is running the original game code to like actually change the ball crank state. So you can kind of see that they're properly synced just by syncing that Z position. So that's basically a hybrid Mobi. And so now I want to work on some stuff. I'm not sure what I want to be working on. What I did yesterday was I synced the infobot state on the infobot on Orxon that you have to chase. I synced those states yesterday. That's basically all I did yesterday on this project. What's something fun to work on for now, though? So I'm not sure. I mean, since everything has to be synced specifically, it's and my primary goal now is to get speedruns working. I'm not sure I care that much about stuff like this, like the Iridia sand sharks. Enemies in general are pretty hard to sync, and so there's the only exception I made is the fish from Pokitaru, where if one player kills the fish, it just dies on the other screen. So sad. I'm sorry. So they don't sync like their position and their state or anything. They only sync if they've died or not. And so if one player kills a fish and it's the same fish in the other game, that fish just dies without seemingly being hit or anything. But that's just the best way to do that because I think that's better than them not syncing. I haven't synced like the guy on Pokitaru and his boat, and I'm not sure I'm gonna sync those either because it just gets complicated, and I don't know exactly how I would do that. Yeah. So, what are we working on today? So there's a bunch of these things. They're like, oh, just remove the some guy after getting something. Those are pretty easy for the most part. They don't really require much reverse engineering or anything. You just kind of because in the game code we can. I'll show you what I've done for this already. In the server code, we have this on unlock item. So when a player unlocks an item, you can kind of just do things with that. And that's what's happening here. Like whenever you get an item, we just delete all children with O class. O class is basically the identifier for the game object, like the type of object. So like 500 is a crate, and in this case 890 is Helga. So whenever one player gets the swing shot, we just delete the the Helga for all other players. Sorry, I got lost in my thoughts there for a second. Oh yeah, thank you, the Mac camera for the. Does it not do it again? It doesn't. They're like whatever. And like does the stupid camera does like animations whenever you do things. It doesn't. It's like it's not consistent, so it's like it's impossible to use. Whatever. It is what it is. Right. So my point is, a bunch of these like remove blah 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 after getting blah blah blah. That's super easy, and not really that interesting to work on. But I think maybe I wanted to do something. What was that? What was that? Maybe we try this one. I just want to sync the button that you press, and then you have to run from the ship. I think that's a fun one on Blarg Station. So that's probably pretty easy. So Blarg Station is level 5 in the game's order for some reason. The order you get them in is you get Realgar, which is level 5. I mean, you get Realgar on Blarg. It's unordered. Don't worry about it. So that button is in the ship, which is not over there. The game tricks you and says that you're going over here, but there's nothing in here. It's just empty. In reality, it's like over here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. And so the button is inside of here. So is this? Right, those are different. Can we move those maybe? I never really moved stuff. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I care much about syncing these. You just, because then it would make sense to sync the enemies too, and I don't want to do that. So let's have a look at the model ID. So this is one. Yeah, there's a bug. Is that bug like? Yeah. This is 1118, and then we must have a look in Ghidra. So this is a disassembler and decompiler, or we can have a little look at some game code, and maybe my face is in the way. Maybe I just move my face. Oh, this is annoying. So this is just Ghidra not having, not being able to properly disassemble all types of instructions that the PS3 uses, which is pretty annoying. We often don't really need. They are like vector instructions. They don't really control flow, or they don't affect control flow rather. So what I do is I typically just NOP them so that we can look at the control flow. Because most of the time when I'm reversing something like this, I care about the control flow. So like what makes it do something. I don't care that much about what specifically it does, because it's often like math calculations and stuff like that. So for these instructions that I just NOP, while they would be nice to have, of course, they're often just like vector stuff that they're using for animations maybe, or math operations that aren't really that important for the whole picture, for the big picture stuff. So yeah, we just NOP them. So I kind of have to. I've run like an aggressive instruction finder on this, or basically I've tried to disassemble just everything in the binary that it recognizes as assembly. So what you saw here is that it started to disassemble this part, but the power PC is a fixed size instruction set, which means that and this is it's fixed size to 4 bytes basically. So all instructions are 4 bytes. That's what you're seeing here. And so we know that this is wrong because there aren't just going to be like a 2-byte instruction out of nowhere. So we just clear this, and then we can NOP this. So this Ori R0 is just a way to have an instruction that does nothing. That's what a no op is. up, if you will. Did I add the... Yeah, I did. Why are you telling me... Can you... Ghidra... Oh, yeah. That's very annoying. So Ghidra also thinks that some functions makes the... Like, if I... Ghidra thinks that if I call into double, that makes this function return, which is pretty annoying. And it's some heuristic that was enabled when we started disassembling this in Ghidra, when we started the project file, basically. And I don't think you can just disable it after, and it doesn't like you can maybe like, yeah, it's just annoying. It does the same thing for this play mobi sound. So I've changed the function itself to be like, because you can say, where is it? Oh yeah, I think it's this one. If you say this is a no return, so that it never returns, obviously this function is done, right? Because if that other function, if the function you're calling never returns, you don't get here. So I would disable that for all of them, but it doesn't like, it doesn't fix it after the fact. If that makes sense. All these are wrong. Okay. This might not have been that important, really. Right. So what works for the most part when we want to sync these mobies is to just look at the state. If we can just sync the state, that mostly fixes our problems. But that's not always the case. So I wonder if we can tell here, right? We tell here which state sets it. I think this is the state that sets that, like it sets when you press the button. Because this function that I've made move player to cohorts and do something. I'm not sure what this is. That's why I prefixed it with a bunch of question marks. This one, so and there's a pause and fade function as well. So I'm assuming that the game, you press it and it moves you to the middle of that location and facing you towards the end. And is there a timer we can see? I don't think so. Oh, maybe this is how it defines the timer. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter much. I guess we just want to try out syncing that mobi. So we have Blark Station already, and let's just so I'm typically, whenever I name these mobies, I typically just use what Replanetizer has as a name, because we don't have the original names for everything. As you can see here, there are a bunch of like things that we don't know the name of. Some of them are just some of them are blank, so it's hard to name them at all, because they are mobies that control something. Like this one, it doesn't have any textures or a model, because it's basically only there to act as a manager object, or control cutscenes, or respawn points are also these types of mobies. So hi Safi, how's it going? Yeah. So I just named them whatever they've named it in Replanetizer, because they've just named a bunch of them. Some of them, I mean, come from original Insomniac documentation. It's going. How is ACM? Yeah, well, I know how ACM is. I'm not gonna ask you. Were you doing more ACM today, Safi? It's a red button. Nice. Just a hybrid mobi. You know what? I think I'm just gonna copy paste and then replace ship, not space, a shuttle with the red button. We don't need any of this, but I'm gonna change this to state. This to state. That's size 1, and it's not a float, so we just remove this. Today we lose our mind completely. Oh yes, dude, today is world record day. I can feel it. It's just that good Saturday feeling of world records from Safi. Right? Let's just have a print statement to see what's yeah, there we go. To see what the button state goes to. Do we get a decent NG in mine Halfman? Is your New Game Plus the best part? I thought you said you were struggling with New Game Plus, or maybe just that you never got there. Can't really remember. What if yesterday I went to? It's 318. Oh. Oh, really? Holy shit. Okay, so New Game Plus it's not your weakness then, I guess. I mean, that's good. What's happening? Okay, yeah, we can now see what it changes to and from. Typically, like, we don't need to sync all the states, we just sync what we need. What? Oh, really? Soft, oh, button. This is something I did yesterday, but apparently I never tested it. Excuse me? Oh, okay, I see. I'm defining that after I'm trying to load the hybrids. Okay, that seems good. I need to start this. And I wanna wait. I need to change to Blarg. Blarg Station. Right. Server's running, so we just connect. And then we see what happens with the button. Maybe we want to connect a different player too, I guess. can do that here. I'm using like all the OSs at the same time now. So this is Arch Linux, this is Windows, this is Mac. There's no best OS. It's just use all of them at the same time. Okay. And didn't I start this? Oh, yeah. This is I have this computer is too slow, I guess. So sometimes the render times out, and that just kind of fucks it all. Let's kill these. Ugh. Didn't I? I have better weapons for this. Okay. This opens. That didn't change any of the state. I think we can see... No, I'm dumb, dude. I forgot to add the button to the level. On Blark Station, we also need to add the button. That's not 159. We have that selected, right? Yes. And object properties. So we sync them based on these IDs. So this is ID 159. Oh, that just happens to be what Copilot suggested. Because it's right after the space shuttle ID. Okay, we're here. We sync that. Whoops, I need to include it. Thank you, Copilot. Now, okay, so there's some garbage here, which I want to remove, but I'm not sure exactly. Not sure exactly what causes it, but it hasn't caused too many issues yet. Okay, I can move the other player by This is a debug thing. By going into the start menu and pressing square, I can move the other player to me. So if we press this, I do wonder if that affects this game. So I'm just gonna press it, and then, oh yeah, that changes the other game too. That's pretty cool. So now, oh, it crashed this game. Did it? Or did the render timeout? Nope. Is this a crash? It doesn't look like it's crashed. I think maybe, okay, well, oh yeah, it's not good. Didn't even move this guy. Oh, no, the game hasn't crashed. Does that? Oh, look at that. It hadn't crashed. It just was just in a weird state, I guess. Okay. Right. So we can kind of tell what's happened here. We changed it to 4, then it went into a different state, and a different state again, and a different state. I think that maybe the only thing we want is this 4 state. Well, what is also interesting is to see how far the update function updates. Because in this game, when it runs its code, like all these game objects, they only really update if you're close enough. Most of them at least, to save on CPU cycles on the PS2. And I guess this is done for all games, modern games too. Is whenever if you're not close to an object, it doesn't run its code because it doesn't need to. Like if you're super far away, this guy over here, he doesn't need to update, right? You don't need to run his code when you're not close to him, because it doesn't make any sense. That would just waste CPU cycles. And so if we set the state of that red button and it's outside of the update function distance, then it doesn't update. So we don't. So that would mean like if we're here in this game and we set the button state to 4, it doesn't update this game. It doesn't like put you on the ship and do stuff with you there because it doesn't need to. Right. So let's have another look at what happens. I think it doesn't change state when it opens those blinds. Hi, Ratchet Cinema. How is it going? Right, because this doesn't change. Oh yeah, look at that. It changes the state from 1 to 2, and when it is fully opened, it changes it to 3. So maybe we could change it to maybe we could change it to 2 as well for the other players. Yeah, I'm good. I've been motivated to work on multiplayer for the last couple of days. I got some good progress on co-op stuff, so that's nice. When we press it, it goes to 4. So I kind of want to see what happens if we just set it to 4, even though it hasn't opened yet. I think it'll just soft lock the game like it just did. So if new value equals 4, then we propagate that to the other players. So restart the server and move the other player. And we'll see if this works any better. I doubt it. That does this. Oh yeah, it doesn't start the IC. Interesting. So this just finished the cutscene. We can kind of see there's a bunch of stuff happening. So board play 3 is this game, and board plate is this game. Don't worry about it. So we go from 3 to 4. That's when we press the button, and then it changes to 5 and to 6 and to 7. And 7, I guess, is the state you're put in when where the timer starts, right? Yeah, we died here, so it got set back to 1. So what if we do 7 2? Does that just do stuff? I also wonder if it like affects us here. We can change the update function distance from the server so that it doesn't affect anything. I kind of think that because the update function wouldn't need to update far away, right? Oh, it does. That's kind of annoying. I guess we kind of need to wait for that to end. Well, maybe it is relevant to change it to 2 as well. That's when it opens. It's opens the I don't know what to call it. I want to call it blinds, but that doesn't sound right. Anyway, let's just focus on what happens when both players are close to each other. Yeah, I'm glad it's gonna be fun. I'm still sad like weapons don't sync because that would be really nice. Oh, I forgot to update. Fuck. Can I just do this? Just restart the server. Hi, Sop. Okay. No, it's changed. Change to 3. Oh, it's 3. Oh, no. Oh, I see. Can I just maybe die here? I should have a button to just kill myself. In-game. Thanks for the GL and programming. Right. This door. Okay, so that should open this hatch. Yeah, there we go. We try to change this. Does that make a difference here? It doesn't. It's interesting. So maybe it doesn't want to do it until It's interesting. It's still 7 here, right? Yeah. Or maybe maybe it's 6 we want. Yeah, let's try 6. Actually, let me just add a kill myself button. That sounds terrible. It's over here. I think circles. If soft.gamestate equals 3, that's in the menu. And input, and I should make a oops, don't need the semicolon. I should make something for these. Oh, it's 20. Does that work? Yeah. Ah, come on. Come on. Bonk. Opens this. And then we press the big red shiny button. And this stuff happens. But it doesn't sync this. It seems like it doesn't want to do it unless the other enemies are dead. Ah, that's annoying. Maybe we can sync when these die. His button is super shiny. It's not even shiny, is it? Like, who calls this shiny? Maybe there are some hints in here. Maybe it needs to set a p-var. We can have a look at that. Oops. Add ray tracing to RaC and it will be shiny. I think that's kind of out of scope. What we doing here? Later project that won't ever happen. If someone decomps the game, not me, I'll add ray tracing. I'll learn how to do that. Okay, but we know if state is 6, right? It checks. Okay, so it seems like it's checking this p-var, this OXB p-var. So maybe we just sync that, and that just works. Let's have a look. Great to see a project that's actually decompiling the game to adapt to PC, like in the case, yeah, Jack and Daxter, yeah. That would be pretty nice. I don't think that will ever happen for Ratchet, sadly. Where are we? Red button. So we can monitor this p-var too. Monitor p-var. And then it was at OXB, and since that's int array, we gotta multiply that by 4. Action red button on p-var change. What's happening to my shift key? Come on. Let's just see what it changes to at first. P-var change from 0 to 0. That makes sense. I keep going the wrong way here. This way is it. Hey. So let's see if that changes it. Oh, it does change. Interesting. Is that a float? Kind of looks like it's a float. Let's try to change that to float. Yeah. But I mean, that should change for both players, right? Isn't it changed for both players? Buy a board plate and... It's 1.0 in this game. And it's this weird value in the other game. That's strange. If the button is pressed on one side, it kills enemies for the other guy to activate that. Yeah. Yeah, we could just kill the enemies. That is definitely an option. We can kill them by UID, right? I have that in the race stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just have a look at what I did here. It's checkpoint stuff. Ugh. Voting. Let's see. What? Where do I have this? Because you can kind of load. Where do I even have that? I have like JSON files where oh, there, courses. Right, because you can delete UIDs. Oh, here we go. Delete all children with UID. Okay. So what we can do in this red button stuff is if new value equals 2, then we delete, we just iterate through all the children. In this level, yes, but we can't do players like that. I think we have to do Lua entity, find children player, and then if, well, we can, maybe we can just do, no, let's just do this. Player, delete all children with UID. That was it, right? With UID, yes. And then in Replanetizer, we just have a look at the UIDs for these enemies. Oh, wait, I think... I don't think it's enough to just delete them. I think we need to actually set their state so that they're dead. 1048. It's there. Mobi ID. Do they... delete Mobi. God damn it. Seems like not what we're looking for. Sometimes this Ghidra kind of, this is like a switch statement probably, which when they compiled the code, but Ghidra doesn't recognize it as a switch statement. We want this as state. I mean, we could just try to delete them and see what happens. Why not? So this is 69. This is 68. And the other is probably 70, I would assume. But we can check. It's 71. Why is it 71? That's often like, that's often the order they've been placed in the level. So maybe they had plans for a fourth one. Who knows? Or they just rearranged some stuff, removed it, and placed it back. It's hard to tell. Who's 70 then? That's a good question. Is there something else there? 70? It's 507, 508. Who knows? Who knows who's 70? There is probably a 70. I think, as far as I know, it's all in order somewhere. So, okay, let's try this. Let's bring up the game. Okay, so when I hit the button here, they should just be removed from the game. We can really tell. They were not removed. It's interesting. Oh, because new value equals 2. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We didn't set that to. Oops. Yeah, he gets killed now. That's fine. Fuck you. That should have deleted them. Yeah, there you go. That deleted them. So I doubt that this will actually work, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, the timer doesn't start. And does that even match what's happening in this other game? Yeah, it does. Oh, it does start the timer. That is enough. That's interesting. Okay. So that is good enough. Oh no, the door doesn't open. What the fuck? Yeah, I think they need to be dead properly. But you know what? Let's just also sync them like that. Why not? So what are they called, these things? Alien snapper. That's fine, I guess. I want to put this inside the blarg folder for now. I know that they're kind of shared. Those aren't exclusive to blarg, but they might be. These specific ones might be specific to blarg, so we'll just do this. Open all doors once. Yeah, that's possible. It's just a lot of work. We don't need the pvar, but I want to know what state it changes to. I think this should be enough for now. Let's rerun that. Then I think I'll remove this. Right. Let me just rerun. Bonk. What does that change? I didn't add it to the level, idiot. I keep doing that. I'll just have a look at one of them for now. Let's do the middle one. Which I killed already, didn't I? Yeah, it's state 2 now, apparently. It's interesting. Changed from 2 to 6. Let's just do this. Right, so it has a bunch of these like middle states, like when you hit it and when it's doing some animation and stuff like that. This is Halloween, anything can happen. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so 17 seems to be the state that it's in when it's like dying. And I think that's all we need to... let's do this as 1. 68. Then this is 71. And then we sync state 17. Yes. eating Ratchet and Clank, but the whole world is invisible. Oh, there probably is someone out there who can do that. No, no, I doubt it. Actually, it's so hard. I've tried to do it like blind with coordinates and some memory values. It was just impossible. Sam, of course. Maybe. Ooh, just die. Keep trying to go the wrong way. I'll move the other player. It's good. I wonder if I could just make this remote desktop window like this so we can see what's happening. I want to see all of them. Come on. There we go. Now we can see all of them. And then we try to kill some of them in this other game. I think this should work. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's kind of jank, but I think that's fine, honestly. Like, does that matter? And I think we'll just check if they're dead. And we'll do this. Self.dead equals true. And then if self.dead and new value is not... wait, let's just see what happened here. Oh, all this stuff happened. That's fine. So when they die, they go from 17 and then from 17 to 253. So if the new value is... okay, let's also check. And new value is less than 255. Because otherwise all those like garbage values kind of interfere. New value is not 17 and new value is not 253. Then we set the state to 17 so that they die. And now what's gonna happen is they will die immediately on... So they won't die just yet. Ah, I don't want to do that. I think... Oops, I have that here now. Hey, there we go. Let's try to place other game over here. Because what I want to happen is whenever one of them is dead already and we die, that's not what I wanted to do. It doesn't die again. That's interesting. Take advantage of the enemy's pursuit of the other player to try to synchronize them. Oh, it's too hard. I've tried. It's it just because there are too many variables that it stores other places that it ends up crashing the game in the end. Why? So why didn't I kill it again? Change from 17 if new value is less than 255 and new value is not 17 and new value is not 253. Then, oh, I'm dumb. I keep doing this. What I want is to, for that player, I want to change mobi attribute. I don't want to change it for other players. I want to change it for the player that thinks it's alive still. I need the self.uid, and then this should be good. So let's try that again. We just need to focus on this game for now. That's dead. The server, whoops. What happened? Where's the other game? Did it crash? Oh, no, it fell down. I see. That's fine. Yeah, there you go. It's gone. That's good. And so if we kill this thing... Oh, I need to shoot it twice anyway. Now all of them are dead. We kill ourselves. Hey. And now they're all gone. Alright, sweet. That's good. And then if we bring this other player over here... Oh, why are they still... Oh, yeah, there you go. Sweet. So that should fix the door not opening bug. No, it doesn't. That's interesting. Why would the door not open? Why is the door even closed? Like... Oh, no. I see. I think I know what's happening. It's just, I think maybe the trigger to open the door is on the other side. So I bring this over here. And then we go through the door. Go through this door. I mean, this should be fine, though. Like, how are you even... Oh, well, you get teleported over there, don't you? Yeah, because the trigger to open that door is on the other side. But I think what could happen is that you're in a position where one player is over here. And then... wait, no, this is all open, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, because one player could be over here. And the other is over here. And when you press the button, you get teleported, don't you? Yes. Exactly. Oh, and that doesn't start the timer. So that's why the timer doesn't start. That's very annoying. It kind of needs to start if you're in this part of the game, doesn't it? Because otherwise... Right. You can forcefully do it. Start at that location. I'm not sure I could forcefully do that. I don't know exactly how that timer starts. What happens now if I start this? There's clearly some mobi, because I think there's a different mobi that starts the timer, but it's not... It's not there. Where was the infobot? You would be a feature to my co-op. Oh, that's so nice, Andy. Well, the infobot is there at least. Isn't that a bit strange? What happens if you die here? Just don't get the infobot? Oh. Oh, really? This is strange. Does this even work anymore? Enemies are still here. Yes, that's not a surprise. Oh, yes. I would love a sandwich, Andy. Make one for me too. I'll be right over. Oh, interesting. Isn't the infobot supposed to, like, be here? Oh, it's there. I'm just dumb. I see. I don't think the door thing is much of a problem, but it's kind of annoying. What's most annoying is that you can be, like, in the vicinity and it still doesn't start it. But what I'm worried about is extending the distance because uh, the thing is that the gold bolt room is like right over here somewhere. So if I extend the distance, like someone getting the bolt over there will be dragged into this this area. I mean, we could just delete the doors. But what is it that starts the timer then? If it's not just a button. Is it strange? I mean, we also had the problem that it drags you in there from anywhere. Try using speedrunner courses bug. I mean, feature I found. What feature is that? Storing speed. Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a feature for sure. It's like in Mario Kart when you start the button on 2, right? When you start driving on 2, when it like falls down. It's just that's the feature. So it's not a bug, it's a feature. Definitely. Yeah, I'm not sure what the best approach is here. Maybe maybe. Okay, I have an idea that's kind of stupid. If new value equals 4, then for player in just pairs, I guess. Player, and we don't want to do that. We want to do if player not other. If this current player is not, well, let's just check GUID. It's not other. Then and player distance to other is less than I don't know. I don't think we need this actually. Actually, we shouldn't need this at all anymore because we're killing the snappers. So all that should be good. It's just the hitting the button that we need. So if it's less than, just I need to know the maximum distance. Print distance to other player. Distance from username. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And so much to keep track of. All these windows. Okay, so let's say we are fully back here in this part. Then what is the distance to that? And we press the button. That's fine. Okay, well, we can remove this for now. Oh, what? Time to index a nil value. That's not helpful. Isn't that correct? Oh, wait. I want the player level. Just really need to check the players that are in the same level. It's already dead, that's nice. You're over there, we're over here, pressing the button, and then the distance is 111 basically. So it's less than 111. Then we change that to 4. But we also let's have a little variable there. We also check this. What is my position here? Can I check the replanetizer maybe? Object position, and if I move it, yeah, we can move it by the x-axis. So other set position, and we want to set the position to let's just take the position that the thing was at. 264 plus I, and I keep going to the wrong screen. 492, and Z is 118.5, let's say. And then delete all those doors, I think, is the solution. Oh, right, okay. No, I don't want to move it. Oh, is it just one door? Oh, and it just copies itself or something. Why isn't that just a door? Can we just delete all these doors? Because how does it look in this game? Oh, you would be able to fall down through there. That would kind of suck. But we can change their state. Yeah, Insomniac should hop on and give us the source code. Oh wait. Let's look at why is there only one door part? Because if we connect to the game like this, that door's open. It's halfway open. What? Wait, the other one is there. I just have distance calling on. Oh, let me move stuff. Did you crash? Did everything crash here? Oh, it crashed. We're going over here. No, let me. Oh, okay. That was just because I did stuff. Yeah, it's still not here in the proper level. Well, that's so weird. Why would they do this? But they still have UIDs, maybe. No, they don't. God damn it. Oh, we can still look at their game code. Maybe there's a hint. They are 1055. Ah. Yeah, we don't have that in Ghidra. It's someone in the community made a tool to go through all of the mobies and find their update functions and then label them in Ghidra. That's why we have this. But we don't have 1055 for reasons that are annoying. It's stupid fucking doors, dude. What does happen if we just delete them? Are there other types of these doors in the level? I guess is the question. Because I think those are being used like elsewhere. Nope, those are other types of doors, other types of doors, other types of doors. Ah, where am I? I think maybe all the other are like, yeah, they're these types of doors. So if we just delete all the doors with that type, I think we're covered. What is this? What is this ring? Oh, that's the energy field, the electricity thingy. Door stuck Counter-Strike. That's that type of door. Okay, I think actually we're covered. It's so strange though that yeah, we're covered. So here's just the electricity barrier. Yeah, there's that thing. Okay. So I think what we can do is just delete that type of door from for all those types of doors from the level, and then we're covered. It might like create a gap that you can fall through, but it's better than nothing. So other delete all children with O class 1055. Fill gap with box, but now we need to spawn the box, which is annoying too. Okay, let's see what happens. Is that where am I here? Please, oh come on. Yep, this is crashed. That's typical. No, stop. I hate that you can't stop RPCS3 from checking updates. Maybe you can from a setting. Background? Maybe that's better. Okay, just need to wait for it to load in. Wait, bring this here. That's fine. Ow. Oh, that still didn't. That's interesting. Oh. Really? Those are different O types? Can you fall down here? Oh, you can't fall through. That's nice. Okay, sweet. Nobody will know that we just deleted the doors. So it'll be fine. Does this still have that trigger? I doubt it. Oh, it does. It's just the timer, really. All all the explosions didn't happen. Oh no, they happen here. Yeah, I think this, as dumb as this is, it kind of works. Now, what? It deleted them from here. What? Why are the doors gone? Wait. Why did this spawn us here? Did we die? Huh? Why are all the doors gone still? Did I... Oh, no, I know what's happened. It's because the game crashed and all memory disappeared from right under Replanetizer. There we go. So these are different O types. O classes. Yeah, these are 1054. Okay, that's fine. 1054. Now, it's still strange though that maybe we need to sync 6 as well. Let's just try that. 6, and then we don't need to do all of this because that's already done. We check. Oh, we can check that this is less now. Distance can be like, let's just do 20. It's a guess. I don't think we need to do that anymore. Well, I'll just keep it in case I need it. Okay. That's still over there. That's cool. Oh, that's the wrong window to look at. This is terrible. Right. So what's going on in this game? Huh? What? Oh, the lag. It's interesting. Does it work if it's closer? It does work if it's closer. But that's why I set the position. But that's not good enough. Maybe it's too late. Is there a... Is there a hidden mob here somewhere? Meshless. Okay, there are a couple of hidden mobies here. Why are they inside of this? I think these pipe ones. Maybe that's fog or something. Ugh. I need to fix that. One of nature's mysteries. So true. I bet that's like steam coming out of the pipe or something. Yeah, yeah, it must be. So those aren't really relevant. But then there's this one. What is this? Is there anything outside there? I doubt it. Yeah. So maybe we'll have a look at the update function for this. This is 1108. Let's see. Death related. Interesting. Okay. Look at this. Where did I see this? Right. I bet this is the one. It it has some it sets movement locked. So this checks a bunch of stuff. Maybe what we can do is just increase the update function distance for this. Can I see the update distance for now? Ah, damn it. Can I? Okay. Update distance 64. But what's the update distance for the button? I just. Ah! Go away. Update distance 64. They both have update distance 64. So I think they should both be like. I can't remember if that's like infinite distance or not. It certainly kind of seems like it. Because I bet these ones don't have that. No, they do, but they have a less draw distance. What about like these? Is this correct? Maybe there's a flag. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, fuck. So why doesn't it work then? What do you do? Yeah, it's this movement lock thing. I think that's I think it's checking it because it will make sense to me that this is the thing that's responsible for locking you, like putting you in the cutscene and then locking Ratchet there until the cutscene's over. And that's why it's checking for movement locked. Also check some level flags. Yeah, check some other stuff. Oh yeah, wait, it changes the update distance. Ugh, come on. Oh, it changes its update distance if it's 0. I wonder. I wonder if uh if I wait, so if I bring this here now, I go back because now the update distance should have been updated, right? So I bring this and then I bring this over here again. Then I go back and press the button. Does that change anything? Didn't that change? Yeah, look at that. So could I just change the update distance for that particular one? Other change mobi attribute, and then we need the UID for that specific one, which is 150. And then mobi.offset.update distance, that's just 1 byte. Which is OXFF, which should be infinite. And then we need to add the offset because I don't have that. What is the offset for that? Do we have mobi here? No. Update distance, update distance, update distance is OX30 and it is a byte. Put that here. Update distance equals OX30. Should have a. Oh, fuck. Okay, is that good enough? It's mobi to update. Far away. Okay, let's see if this changes anything. So let me die. Oh, yeah, I just wasn't connected. Right. Stuck, please. Ah, come on. Hi. Nope. I think it's too late. It's the problem. But we could do that. If we just copy this and UI is 3 and then 111 again. And we do that here instead. Let's die. Die. Did I restart? Can't remember. Doing it again. Bonk. Oh, these guys are alive again. That should change the update distance for this game. Now we do this, but it might be checking for actual distance. Should be stupid. Yeah. Why? Why? Why doesn't this open? Why doesn't that open? Well, at least the doors are fine now. It's interesting, these are the wrong enemies for here too. Why do we just TP Ratchet when triggered? And then, but that's what I'm doing already. When you trigger the red button, this is state 4, which we're doing here. We set the position of other players. But let's have a look at this says. Distance from board play is 0. Yeah, that's fine. Distance 101. But yeah, that's fine. And distance here is 9. Maybe there's something I could change in this invisible Moby thing, but it's still weird that it like... it's so weird that the game kind of already, when you press the button, it starts like half of the cutscene. And you just kind of need to be here once. Does it check Ratchet's distance somewhere? Let's see, distance. Okay, so when this is 3, it sets Ratchet to standing. Is that staying? Is that when it's over? No. Let's see, square root. When it's 2, it transitions to 3 after. The other half is DLC. It's the only place I can really tell if it's checking a distance, but it doesn't look like it's checking distance even. Say distance somewhere maybe? Distance. No, it's just the update distance. Yeah, I'm changing. New value is 4. I'm changing this correctly. Why? Maybe we can try and change the state of this thing. I don't know which states it expects. Let's see. Player control. What about state 2? State equals 2. Right, this is probably state. Let's just YOLO this and change it to 2. See if that does anything. Oh, god damn it. There we go. I thought this was gonna be less complicated, to be honest. I did restart the server, right? No. I'm not sure. I'll do it again. Oh, it works. Game is not expected to have multiplayer modded? What are you talking about? I don't know. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. This was made for multiplayer. They just let us implement it. Yeah, look at this. Nobody's gonna notice this is gone, right? Who even knows? Oh, that part is still there. That's fine. It's really glowy though. Obviously, if you die here, that kind of... who cares? If you die, you die. If it lets us use implement, then should give us source. Not sure what you're saying there. It's probably just a spelling mistake. I'm not parsing correctly. Yeah, I do wonder if when the other player is back at the ship. Yeah, that removes the ship from here. Because now it shouldn't activate for the other player. English is not Englishing. They want us to get multiplayer, they should give us codes. Oh, yes. You're right. Absolutely right. Would never disagree. Yeah, there you go. That only activates for that player. That's good. That's what we want. Hey. Let me move. God. Ship is all gone. What will happen? It'll just... Oops. Yeah, I just tried sinking that ship for fun, but this is obviously not the way to go. But what's fun is that you can go and see it come back. There you go. Okay, isn't this good enough? Does it need to be better? I mean, it's not great, but it works, right? So I think I'll just check that. What I kind of want to check though is, oh no, I have the planet on this file. I kind of wanted to check if let me just restart. I wanted to check what happens if one player is in the gold bolt room, because it's really close in the actual level layout. Whoops. Yeah, oh, okay, thank you. RPCS3. I like SAC and SM more that they got PS5 releases. I think the original games are just being down prioritized because they already have PS3 versions. Also, like, I bet porting this to PS5 would be really difficult. When will co-op be released? Oh man. I mean, this isn't full co-op. It's not going to be full co-op either, because it's all the enemies aren't going to be synced. Bot plate when you're working. I haven't fuck A4O. Recreate all for one. Yeah, you go ahead with that. Ow, barely have any health. Right. Try not to crash the game. Wow. Oh, no, I got what you said. I'm not recreating A4O. What are you talking about? This is so much better. I can't believe you're insulting me like this. Okay. If one player is over here, and then the other player is in that ship. Oh, come on. It's fine, babe. Like this. Nah, I clipped in again. Come on. This clip is obsoleted even. Ugh. Everything I know about speedrunning this game is different. Sad times. But obviously I sucked at it in the first place, so... Oh, come on. Come on! Can you... Jesus Christ. Am I even in the... There we go. I fucked that up. What is happening? Let me stand in the... What? Okay, there we go. Go strategy trigger button combo. Hey, hey, hey. I think this should be good. Yeah, there we go. That's really all I wanted to test. All right. Check that. Cool. That works decently well. Oh, Sapphire, is you still here? You wanted to see something in Replanetizer, right? We can do that now. I'm betting that was a respawn trigger, wasn't it? Is that on Kalibo? I think Sappy's gone. Did he start streaming? No. Knock to ask to collaborate. What the fuck? Wow. The hell? What is this knock to collaborate on Twitch? I've never seen this before. Do I get that from people who follow me back? It's interesting. What the fuck? I haven't streamed so long. Share this chat. Safi isn't replying. Oh yeah. Any streamer you follow, no, you follow who is live. Wait, was the door right? So they don't even need to follow me. That's so weird. What's the default? Oh. Default is available to channels I follow, partners, and affiliates. Okay. There was something I wanted to do about, I wanted to be able to set arbitrary memory, but I can't really remember why. Is there a reason I needed that? You don't have channel affiliates. Sucks. It would be nice to sync skill points. Because that's just an unlock thing. I think maybe that's what we do now. Maybe I commit this though. It's so much shit though. What have I changed? That's fine. Oh, I never committed the level flags. Fine, I'll do that first. Did I change anything else here? I'll add that, whatever. No, I'll do it later. I think this is all related to level flags. Yes. Yes. Level flags. Level flags. Sure what I'm using link for. Oh, I see. Yeah, I disabled this. I'll fix the O-class stuff later. I think that's everything I need for level flags. Sync level flags between clients. Change C# language version to latest. What's happening here? That's really the only other change here. Sync changing all class. Sync player changing all class. Sample if the player uses hollow guys or forms to big clank or plays ass clank. And then all this I kind of just add and sync more hybrid movies. Okay. Safi, are you here? Yes. What did you want to look at? It was Kalibo, right? There was like a... I remember you talking about a respawn or a checkpoint boundary or something, right? Did you disappear? Play with your checkpoint. Not one of the grind. Yeah, right. The gadget. Oh, the Gadgetron vendor. Gadgetron vendor. So this one. Okay. I think the problem is that the checkpoints don't, like, you can't see. I don't think you can see there. Maybe it's this. Could that be it? What does that extend to? I mean, does this look like what it is? We could try. Let's just put ourselves on there. It was a bit more towards the right when entering the room. Oh, right, and you don't want this checkpoint, right? It certainly looks like a trigger. At all costs. I see. So would it expand? It looks like it expands a bit. Clank. It looks a bit like it expands out here. But I wonder, do you have to... Because it kind of depends on the checkpoint. Some of them you have to hit the ground to... Oh, thank you for that. It's great. Some of them you have to hit the ground for them to activate, but some of them you don't. Yeah, I should have it. If it's this one. Yeah. Definitely looks like the checkpoint. see. You subscribed? Thank you, Safi. That's nice of you. Easter egg naming you a specific way with your rainbow effect. Oh man, I mean it's not impossible, but my coffee fountain. Oh, thanks. There's a checkpoint up here too, right? Yeah. Sort of strange that the checkpoint's like only half there. Like, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they set your checkpoints in the whole area? Hitbox for that one as well. Yep. Da, da, da. It's pretty tall, actually. Surprisingly. Big one is the checkpoint, the smaller one is the SP trigger. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, you have to go through this. This one or this one? One of these, I guess. The rail itself got triggered by chat filter. Oh, what? I didn't even see that. Why? Wouldn't I get notified by auto moderator when stuff like this filtered? Yeah, these triggers are interesting. I do find it like a kind of an odd decision to put the whole hoverboard track underwater. Like, wouldn't it also be cool to like be able to see the hoverboard track from wherever you are? Like, you get in here and you kind of see the hoverboard track and you're like, whoa, I can't wait to do that. It hides it for that user. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. Because now instead, like, you land on the planet and if you look for it, you can kind of see it, but it doesn't stand out. It would be much cooler if you got here and it's like, oh my god, wow, the hoverboard race. How do I access that? And then I guess it wasn't clear enough that you die if you go down there. That's probably why. Yeah, maybe it looks messy. I just I mean, I don't disagree. I just feel like I mean, it does look messy. That's true. It's just, but I mean, they could have cleaned that up. I think, like if you deleted the ground, probably. It's also strange. How do they actually like? How do they deplete the water when you start the track? This is just mountains over here. Okay, yes, I wanted skill points. That's right. Let's do that now. I I still haven't committed this in a while. I just think, which I think I will do. Why does this end up in here? Thumbs? I think you can do level flags individually from the other changes I made. Yeah, this is all level flags. Level flags. It's good. Some of these are hybrid mobies. We don't deal with those right now. Oh, some fixes to some other stuff I mistakenly did. Water is mobi. Yeah, I think maybe a mobi controls it. I don't think the water itself is a mobi. Really? Interesting. Is that it? These level flag things are really simple. Oh, there's hybrid mobies. Alright. Yeah, I need to change that. Make level. Can I not? Can you separate these, please? I want to commit this part. Right. Let's do like this for now. Wait. Actually. This. No, wait. Scroll. Right. Level type flag. Level flag. My head is in the way. Some stuff. Other stuff. This I can just delete. Yeah. It's not needed. Okay. Support for sending current, sending change level flags and setting them from the server. Okay, and then we'll commit all the hybrid mobi stuff. And yeah, I'll just add these fixes to whatever. It's not that important to keep clean commits. Oh wait, I could have just done that. I see. I didn't know the checkboxes appeared like that. Come on, that's not what I wanted to do. What did I not add? Did I mean to do that? Must be at the very top or something. Oh yeah. All that looks good. We don't need this right now. We probably want all this. Yeah. Same here. Alright, I'll move this back to where it was. No, you bitch. I was using that file. Yes. Move this back. We definitely want all of this. This is basically just the O class changing. I'll commit that after. That's also that. We want this though. No. Low movie model. That's not what we want. That's some testing stuff. I'll keep it in though. Need these. Okay, fine. Support for hybrid mobies. Movies that are mainly controlled by the game, but by the game, but the client sends bits about particular fields. Server has told us to monitor. Can change attributes and p-bars on the movie. Okay. That's verbose. Memory tracing. Less verbose. Oh, whatever. Do you not? So I will commit it right now. Support for sending. Wait, I actually, there's a bunch of shit. Oh yeah, I don't need to do this. Hello from Windows XP. Are you really running Windows XP? Sounds almost more difficult than just dealing with Windows 11. Yes. Dude, how do you do that? That's you gotta like do back ports of a bunch of shit, right? It sounds like such a hassle. But on the other hand, I'm running Mac, and that's just as much of a hassle, I assume. Support of Chromium, I know there are some ports. It's but it sounds like you gotta do so much stuff to make it happen. Presenting our actual O class to the server. Cool. Now we can hook unlock skill point. Just this one. Right? Yeah. We can hook this so that we know whenever the game unlocks a skill point. Some hooks. already have unlock item, unlock skill point, adder. We want to replace an instruction, which is this. It's AO. So I'm looking at this basically. Docs coming out. So let's bind hook here. Unlock scale point. Point to the unlock skill point hook, which we haven't made yet. Right. Oh, it's right here. Cook. Skill point. And oh, what is the incoming parameter? It's a skill point. Can I? Not able to see that data point or that blah 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 blah. Skill point is a byte. That's cool. U8. Right, we just do that. Void unlock skill point hook. U8 skill point. Yes, that seems good. We don't have this function yet, but we'll make it. Then void unlock skill point. Skill point is now that. So that we should be good enough to have a hook in the unlock skill point. So what we're doing here is what we're doing for unlocking items and unlocking levels is when we do that, we send to the server, hey, we want to unlock this thing, and the server then can decide if you're unlocking that thing or maybe you're unlocking something else instead, and then sends back to the client to unlock it. So this basically, instead of like when we're unlocking an item, instead of actually unlocking it, we just send to the server, hey, we want to unlock this item thing. And so later on, the server can decide to call this original unlock item function. So we need to add some more packet stuff. We need to add new state. Be state type unlock skill point 16. And then we just need this function. Static packet, make unlock skill point packet, U8 skill point. Maybe actually we put that under unlock level packet. Oh, I should have put this. I'll move this. It's fine. do you mean? Don't we have that? No. Make unlock skill point packet. And Copilot, will you just do that? Yep, that's good. And we need to read that as well. So when the server sends to us, hey, unlock the skill point, we need to respond to that. And that's also super simple. This is right here. Why is item all the way up here? It's fine. Case MP state type unlock skill point. Wait, do we have different? Do we have different packets for? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have one for unlocking an item, I guess, and one for just setting the state of an item. That's on me, I think. U8. We can just do unlock skill point. Yeah, unlock skill point. Cast it to U8. Packet value. Should be good. I didn't expose unlock level, unlock skill point. Okay, skill point. I think that's good enough. I even remembered to put break here. I keep forgetting to put break. Which results in stupid errors often. I was debugging for like an hour, something, and I just couldn't figure out what was wrong, and it was just because I had forgotten to break in a switch statement. Okay, now we need to take this in on the server too. Let's just do this. MP state type unlock. Unlock skill point 16. We need to make a packet for that. Let's do that. Set level. Okay, well, we'll do it here. Static packet. Make unlock skill point packet. Do we just do byte skill point maybe? Arrow in line 3334. New packet. Yes, I do want to set state. I do want to unlock a skill point. I want to add that body part and I want to return the packet. Come on. And now we need to receive the packet, obviously. It's here in client. This is absolutely, this file is so terrible, really. Where's set state? There we go. If someone else has been working on this. Do you know when you get to Sublime Text on your new OS? Can you get Sublime Text on Windows XP? Skill point. Client handler dot on unlock skill point. I'll just cast that to byte. We don't have unlock skill point, obviously. And then in the player, which is a client handler, public void on unlock skill point, byte skill point, call Lua function on unlock skill point. Yes, that's it. And then in networking, we want to be able to send the skill point or unlock the skill point. Where is that? Or maybe, where do we have unlock item? How do I unlock items again? Oh, it's give item, right? Yeah. So just do that here. Public void, unlock skill point. Like this. All good. And then now I compile this, right? Yep. So let's restart. Let's just see that unlocking skill point works. I can do that when you connect. Player unlock skill point 2, for example. Yeah, let's go to Calibo 3. Why not? It didn't crash. That's good. Will the skill point message come up? No. Oh, we don't have the goodies menu. Look 3 then, and then see what happens. Yeah, you just earned a skill point. Sweet. So now we want to do that for all the players. What's the easiest skill point? It's probably the Calibo 3 like blimp. Cur 1, I mean. Team run player. Function on unlock skill point. Skill point. I need the player, a team run player in front there. 4. All the other players in the universe. That's what we want to do, right? Yep. Shoot an enemy through hole in Orxon. Oh yeah, that's a pretty easy one. Did I give myself the Visibomb? Yeah, I have it. Dude, this is gonna be so easy. I need to install this new package in remote desktop. This has crashed. Why wouldn't it crash? I want to minimize this again so I can see it. I'm just going to wait for that to compile PPU modules. Oh, that's a skill point too. Just shooting Quark, right? I almost called him Clark. Yeah, we did some testing on console yesterday, and it worked just fine on console. So it should be fine. Yeah, let's just shoot Clark. There you go. Skill point synced. Super easy. Where's the blimp? There you are. That's another skill point. Super easy. Nice. So what happens if I do that again? Like, do you get the skill point again? Oh. Really? I did not expect that to be dead here too. Interesting. What about the blimp? Where art thou, blimp? Oh. Laggy lag. Yeah, it doesn't unlock again. Nice. Well, that was easy. That was barely any work. Copilot did half of it. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for now. I think that's good. Just make some commits and then I'll be off. I'll just make a stupid commit message, but who cares? Hook, skill points, so that we can notify the server when we get a skill point, and the server can unlock a skill point. It's that, the hook, packet, and all this stuff. Yeah. Oh, I need to connect. Ah, fuck. Include file, I forgot. In a previous cut. Accidentally moved the dock, which happens all the time. Will you move back, please? Thank you. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll post this to YouTube, so if anyone wants to reference something that I've done, that should be just fine. Take care. See ya.